Alright, what's up guys? I've missed a couple of days here. Just wanted to give you a heads up what's going on. Always watching the market whether I'm trading or not. This week we are raising capital. Elon Musk was kind enough, and I am a Pennsylvania resident, guys, and he's kind enough to give me $100 for every person I refer to sign his petition. So that's what we've been doing, is getting people to sign this petition. Well, the goal is 10 grand, maybe 20. That's the goal, and then I'm gonna YOLO it on here. Hopefully, as soon as these checks start rolling in, we're gonna leverage it to the max. I mean, that's why we trade options. We're going for 100x. But just since I'm here, let's take a peek at the Qs. Looks like we gapped up, had a little bit of profit taking. I mean, you could look at this channel here. It's pretty well defined, and we just tested it. But looks like we're trying to break out with a bull flag. I mean, I'm not trading today, and it's hard for me to say that because this is just such, you like to find confluence, and right now you've got a bull flag into a breakout of a long-term trend. And when I mean long-term, I mean from this morning's open until now. Great time for a breakout right before the end of the day. I mean, I think if this thing goes, it could push. Plenty of time to get moving if it breaks here. So we'll keep an eye out for just a second. But again, we're raising capital this week. We're going to take advantage of the opportunity that has been handed to us. And hopefully we can stack the account and we can take on some big trades and really take on some risk within reason. Again, we're not just going to, when I say YOLO, I'm not really going to do that. But we are going to up my risk tolerance quite a bit. The amount I'm taking in the trade, the sizing is going to be a little bit different. It's just an exciting time, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to do it, and we're not going to miss out on it. But since I'm here, let's take a look at this trade here on the Qs right now, because again, look at this thing. It wants to go. I didn't want to peek at my account. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stand pat to what I said. Take the week off and raise capital. Still studying, always, every night. You got to keep a trade journal, guys. If you're not doing that, you're not taking this seriously. But you know, it's crazy. If I could show you what I was looking at, and it's unbelievable. I don't have this on my other one, but we were stuck in this other. I don't know if I can change the color so you can see it better. Maybe if we go like 4 hours or something. I'll do 3 hours. How's that? Does that make this more defined? Does that make this more defined? We were in this channel here, and it's pretty clear and obvious. Why is that not, my shortcut's not working? That's all right. Because it's a pretty good view right there, though. And it was not like that. I'm sorry, guys. We broke out. This is not the right channel. I think it is, though. I think it is. Where's my... Hold on. Hold. Relax. You're going to get some. Hold on. Let me... It's the problem with using multiple things, you know. Like when I'm on my phone, I don't use TradingView on my phone. I guess I've never really tried. I have, but conveniency, Webull. The only reason I even keep Webull is just to use it on my phone. I don't keep any money with them. And they keep sending offers. Maybe someday, Webull, shout me out with a sponsor, and I'll fucking switch. I'll transfer my money to you guys. Until then, it ain't gonna happen. And of course, we're having Wi-Fi issues. What the heck? But I'll tell you what. I almost gotta put my phone over here. Hold on. Hold. All I wanna do is have some fun until the sun goes down. It's my hold music, guys. We are connected. Okay. Now give me my dang charts. I want charts. You guys got any more of them charts? Alright, this is a much better thing. You hear me? You guys got any more of them charts? Chart addict here. Love circles, love triangles, love geometry. Numerology as well, guys. Alright, so I guess the way I have this scaled on mine, the 3 hour time frame doesn't do it justice. So I guess we gotta go daily, which we will. What in the actual heck, guys? This is on the charts on frickin' Webull look completely different. Oh, here it is. Because I'm an idiot. So again, we tried to break out of this trend, but we still are, guys. I mean, God, I don't want to confuse you with all these lines. Let me get rid of them. But that something just clicked. I mean, we were here, okay, and we wicked the top end of this range. And yesterday we literally like tapped it. Um, we literally tapped the bottom, went like right back up. Okay, we were in this range, and the way I had drawn it originally just was off this first 2-day move right here. Okay, I had drawn it based on those first 2 daily candles. I had it like this. So we tried to get up there the other day, rejected top of the trend line, 1 day down. I mean, it's unbelievable I wasn't trading yesterday. When things happen like this, you look back and you're like, but I knew. Well, right back to the middle end of this range in no man's land. You like to make plays at either end of this range. But what did I just notice? What did I just notice? We're also trying to break out of this other range that was here before. Okay? You were here. And look where we're at. Look where we're at. We broke out. We dip back down just below, and look, we're still holding this long-term trend. We're trying to break this giant, massive daily bull flag. If you're looking at it like that, I mean, you know, it's a bit peaky. It's a bit peaky for me. So I was looking for shorts at the top of that line, and I was just. I mean, I think I downloaded the pictures of the chart, and I was so early. Let me show you this, guys, just for the sake of being here and having fun, since we're not really trading. Where are we? Why did I even search it? I just gotta go to File Explorer. I mean, look at this freaking trade. So. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Can I make it bigger? I think I can make it bigger, guys. Whoa. You're in the matrix, guys. You're in the matrix. I mean, essentially, that gives you the idea. You can see it. So I got in. I shorted it here. I took some profit out right here, right around maybe just before that zone. I think I was thinking the top end of this range here. I took some profit. I left a runner. And so I get stopped out up here, and then what happens? And you know, these are 2-minute candles, so it's like, oh, you could have just stayed in. When you're getting something like a boner candle up like that breaks out of this defined little top here, you know, you have to be robotic and you have to get out, and that's what stinks. Because look what happened. Day late and $1 short, kids. About what were we? 1, 2, 3 minutes. It makes all the difference in this market. And you'll see that. So what should I have done when it broke back down? And this is hindsight looking back, and this is what you got to do is review your trades, because experience is everything in life. Things become aware. Things get brought to your consciousness as you become aware of them, and new information is available to you. So what I should have done is I stopped out. Bam, wait a minute, this trade's still in play. We break this long-term structure, form a bear flag here at a key level. This would have been the entry right here. This ideally would have been my entry to get back in, because at this point we've lost it, we've rejected back to this trend line that we were trying to break out of, that we failed. Anytime we have a failed breakout, it's a sign of weakness. We checked up at a key level, and bam, you'd have had a 5-minute trade there that have made you a fucking mint. But again, hindsight is always 20/20. We took the trade, we profited, we got stopped out, we got a terrible fill. I think we just didn't break even. I think we actually, that profit that locked in, this candle spike, I had a market order triggered here. I triggered a market order. As soon as I saw this happen, I sent a market order in. Again, I use mental stops. We're trading options here, so we use mental stops. It's hard because we're tracking the underlying asset. The options market is its own market. Just because the price of this does this and your deltas you get, it does not add up 1-to-1. They change constantly as price changes. You have to keep your eyes looking left or right, wherever your order screen is, and you got to keep an eye on the market. What are these things doing? It gives me an idea where I want to get on the ass. Like, so when I'm looking for profit here, and I just got filled barely there, but it's just it takes time, and again, we're almost there, guys, but we've got the opportunity this week to really raise some capital. I can't miss out. It was over Monday, so I was going to trade, but then I looked and he extended it till the 28th. Thank you, Elon Musk, for the opportunity to fill my trading account, and I promise for the people I'm going to do my best to triple and quadruple it. It's just an amazing opportunity, guys. Anyways, that being said, let's get out of here. I'm going to call it a day. I got to go door to door and get some signatures. We got to make that money. I don't think 10K is out of the possibility. 20K, oof. I live in a small area, guys. I live in a small area. We're trying to break this out here. We are trying to break this out. We really are. Interesting. That's a bit shortish for me. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 5th time's a lady. That's not actually a song. I made that up, guys. It's part of a somewhat song. I mean, you've got a pretty well-defined top here. And it doesn't want to go. I mean, at this point, what are you risking? This is a trade. I told myself I'm not going to trade today. It's an addiction, kids. It's an addiction to trading. But it's the world's largest ATM, and it's just a matter of figuring out how to make withdrawals, and we're about there. So, anyways, I'll stick around just to see what happens. I mean, look at your risk here. 492.18. You're risking 45 cents to make, $2. That's the kind of risk you want. I mean, do you really think we get down there? That's a pretty clean move that can retrace all the way back. You might get a bit bull flaggish. You could probably put a take profit one right here, maybe-ish, like right in here would be a target, and then hold the rest for the moon. But your risk reward there is not as you're risking 1-to-1 to lock it in, and then you're hoping for the moon. Depends on how many contracts you're gonna play. It's a trade, and you know what? The thing is, this thing's really, the flags, when they start to get this little wavy movement to them like that, you want to see equal fluctuations, and it really is like waving in the wind. It's a different style. That's like more of a flag versus a pennant. I know a lot of flags, people like to draw them in exact proportions, which actually even you could here. You really could. You could go here to here, but that's silly. That's silly. Look at your stops. No way. It's a bit peaky. It's a bit cheeky. But realistically, you would have gone here. Momentum, I mean, that's a take, guys. It just came into resistance in a key level. A retest of this breakout zone over here, I think you rip it to the high side. Because, I mean, we're screaming to highs here. But, again, we're trying to break out. A rejection here at this bigger long-term level is really going to be something that's kind of why we spiked down yesterday. If we don't hold here, man, if you're short, God bless you. God freaking bless you. Here's your chance. I'm feeling frisky. I might be. I told myself I wouldn't do it. Today, and I'm not going to. But it's curious. I'm going to take a picture of this and then come back maybe later today or tomorrow, and we'll take a look and see what happens. We'll keep tracking this market as we go. Again, we're all in this together, right? We're chasing freedom here. We're chasing freedom, kids. All right, on that note, I'm going to go get some signatures. See, I think it's just going to go. I mean, what's your target on the upside? What's your target? The high end of this range, so probably 4. Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's some risk to reward there, guys. If you believe in it, if you believe in the move, you might get some resistance at, I don't know, 493s. 492.20s was a level. Where's our top here? Is that what I just said? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It's been a problem. It was resistance turned into support. At least, it's hard looking on the daily seeing it, but yeah, if you follow it like I have, 492s, 20s to 492.40s is a level, and we stair step to 493s. So we're just going to inch our way up. I just want to see this thing break before I get off stream, guys. I'd like to see it happen for you. Tesla to the absolute moon. Did they have earnings yesterday? What did I miss on Tesla, guys? I mean, that's just a freaking, it had to have had earnings. I think they did. I think I follow Elon's Twitter. What a gap up. What a gap up. Yeah, they did. Stock rockets 12%. I can't even imagine. Since we're here, let's just look at them. I mean, would you just look at it already? Would you just look at it? All right. Let's see. The IV on these things had to be plus 1,800%. Man, what a straddle would have been on this one, man. It makes you wonder if you just always straddle these crazy earnings. Like, what do you really need? I mean, it's a search that I did a theoretical play without actually putting any money into on the Qs on straddles. I'm learning these strategies here, guys, and they're just, I can see how they can play. I mean, this thing closed yesterday at $19, and it's $360. I mean, that's a move, though. Like, did anybody expect it was going to go there? You know, probably not. Man, where did we close yesterday? Down in here, huh? 213. Where's that? The money calls. You close at $900. They're worth 4,400. You know what I mean? Like, oh, and so if we look at the other side, so let's say we did a straddle at the money, 212.50. Okay, we'll use as a strike price. So we were yesterday's close was 930. Puts at that same level. 212. Puts at that same level. Closed at 805. And the calls were. Where you go? There they are. Previous close were 930. So you'd have been in $1,735 a contract. So $1,700 a contract, and you would be in the money. And they're worth 44. You'd be in the money $2,600 had you taken that straddle yesterday. Wow. See, it's something I don't like playing earnings. They're so volatile. Now, I mean, straddles, they don't always just work like that. It's just a textbook example of why you'd play it. You know what I mean? You get something that's not going to move, and your IV's through the roof, which they're 150% right now. Closer to the money, they're not as crazy. Either way, interesting, something to look at. Gosh, this thing's really just a slow mover up. We're right at 1. If this thing wants to push, again, your target would be the top end of this. I mean, realistically, take profit 1 is like 492, top of the pole, which we're past already. So I'd say top of that range to be safe to me, lots of minutes. So that might not get your risk reward there. You would have had to get in here. But then, you know, you're looking 494s all the way up to 495. But it could happen. That's it for me, guys. I'm going to take the rest of the day and enjoy myself and get some signatures and make some of that Elon Musk money. It's like a free money glitch, guys. I mean, I don't know if you know my background. I come from telemarketing. We used to cold call for credit cards. We gave away free books and programs which would sign you up in a continuity. That's kind of what this reminds me of. You fill out the petition, you get 100. You just give me your name, phone number, email. That's it. It's a dream as a salesman, guys, and we can't miss the opportunity. So we're going to stack the capital, and I will meet you guys again probably next Monday. I don't know that I'll be on tomorrow. I just think I have to take this time and focus it where it needs focused. And right now there's a low-hanging fruit money tree with just $100 bills hanging off it, and I'm not going to miss it. So with that,